My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Renowned Explorers More to Explore. So, who are we going to be playing for this run? Let's select our captain as Charles Templeton, who has a letter to the Queen. Charles gets a chance to send a letter to the Queen of Great Britain. But what will her response be? +1 treasure hunt when a level 2 diplomat spends insight in London. So this has got to be a gold-based run, and because Charles Templeton is aggressive and devious, I've either got to choose aggressive or devious, because you can't really go with a crew that's both aggressive and devious. Basically, because you either build speech power or attack power, right? Diversifying among those two is really ineffective. So if I'm looking, Dolores and Hattis are the two that I'm being told to take. So let's have a look at them. Dolores and Hattis. Both of you have the quick thinker stacking that I really don't like. I do like Hattis actually. Especially because... Actually, those won't stack. +2 collect when spending insight with a level 2 quick thinker. That said, she does have a really good token based on that. Acquiring a specialist entourage will improve your campaign token by a random improvement. Okay, so we need to go what? I guess campaign and status. So gold and status. Okay. Okay, golden status. Golden status. What lends themselves well to building golden status? Beguiling is lent well to by taking golden status. Unfortunately, Padrino, not Padrino, Padrino. Someone actually pointed this out to me in the comment section of a previous video saying there's no second I in his name. I cannot believe, I just must have read it once and went, Padrino, and then just went with that for the rest of all time. Now, I can't get Beguiler outside of basically Padrino, hey? Because you've got the Beguiler Beautiful Smile. Anyone else? Actually, it looks like Harry Walker does. And he has Rogue as well, which is also probably better than what Hattis would have been offering. Yes? No, that is completely fine. Harry is on this run, especially Lucky Gold. Look at that. Ooh, baby. And he gains +1 to 2 status to collect tokens every time Harry succeeds on a Rogue or a Beguiler spin. Alright, look. This might be the best that we could have gotten. So we are obviously going to be starting on the status island, just because status snowballs faster than gold does. And also because these aren't going to be built up for a while yet. And then finally, we need to figure out, where does Dolores go? Dolores could actually stay here. Let's be fair, Dolores is actually pretty damn good. That said, Dolores doesn't need to be here. Dolores has some pretty cool abilities. Specifically, I like the pinning strike, being able to basically fix the battlefield for yourself. But we might be able to find someone else. So I'm thinking maybe Victor Signac. The reason I think Victor is just because he has the inspiring attack, and able to heal allies is always really powerful, and I'm not gonna get that in this build yet. I don't think Charles has a heal. No, he doesn't. Actually, it's not this. Of course it's not this. It is Jean-Pierre. Because Jean-Pierre gets his inspiring attack way earlier, gets Sadden, which runs into a devious if we need it, and has Peace Treaty just in case I need to go super friendly, I guess? Okay, look, Peace Treaty is bullshit and I don't need it, but that is a way to get some archaeology in our build, which is a status and gold farm. Also, Sailor Stories is +2 campaign at the end of each expedition for each level of Beguiler in your crew. And he gains Beguiler storytelling. We are going to have Harry basically pick up all of his Beguiler tricks. So that might give us some stuff, maybe? Who knows? Almost certainly not, but who knows? One crew member gains Athlete Tenacious or Tactician Defense. I believe you don't get Athlete Tenacious at any point, so that makes you a level 5 athlete. Diplomat Etiquette, which you'll also teach yourself. Actually, you teach Etiquette to everyone. All crew members gain Etiquette. So I might actually hold off on giving you Etiquette and instead give you Survivalist Tracking. It's probably a good idea. So according to this, it says I can't go aggressive or devious super strongly. I disagree. If anything, I'm going to be incredibly strong as soon as I start getting this gold rolling in. Alright, let's go. So why have I chosen Charles as my captain? Like 5 minutes in, why don't I explain why I've chosen Charles specifically? Charles is in charge, because I was told by a few people in my stream that it was a particularly interesting story to do, the gold story that he gets. And also, I said, I've not unlocked his gold story. And keen-eyed viewers said, yes, you have. What are you talking about? You totally have. So, I said, you know what? Fine. I'll do Charles. Sounds like a good run as far as I'm concerned. That stream, of course, should you happen to want to catch it at any point in time, can be found at twitch.tv/RhapsodyPlays. You can go there and follow and it'll just give you notifications. Or alternatively, you can just remember that it is on Sunday and Thursday nights, 6 to 10 p.m. EST, 3 to 7 p.m. PST. Alright, now I know this is a really good spot for me because I get Diplomat Negotiation. This is so good. You're already a level 2 Diplomat. That's insane. And that's not even something that you would have learned naturally. Oh, gosh. Beautiful. Okay, we will help the farmer because it gives us exactly what we're on this run for. Find a local merchant. We will negotiate using the skills we've just acquired. Never mind, it's fine. Oh, Prophecy status. Alright. We do want to get one of our stories at the very least. Wow, nothing was actually in that square. I thought that was going to be the hidden hoard. Okay, Orphan Child. This is actually probably the one I want first anyway. I'll keep Diplomat Etiquette. And Athlete Tenacious, actually. As most explorers know, Harry grew up an orphan. He has never met his mother or father. However, Harry always has an upbeat attitude towards life. It has given him an underdog status and everyone wants to see him succeed. Someone's particularly touched. Now, I believe particularly touched is almost always extra speaking power, so I'll give that to Harry, because... sorry, I'll give that to Harry. I thought these were the names. I'll give that to Charles. Charles grows fond of Harry, and we'll see what buff he gets as a result. Oh, +5 grit. That actually probably works better on Charles, because Jean-Pierre is mostly going to be using armor to deal with things. Goody hints, okay. Let's defend ourselves. This might take over a spot. Well, I mean, it does take over a spot in the terrain of this world, but it might take over a spot we don't want it to have taken over. So, let's just hope that we're completely fine after all this resolves, after the dust settles. By leaving both of my tankier characters there, I prevent either... I prevent this common villager from managing to get a hit on Harry. Which basically means Harry's not going to go down. It would take at least 2 hits to take him down. So I can afford to resolve Devious, although I'm primarily going to be doing aggressive, I have to imagine. Ah, shit. I can't remember! I think it's the brooch. Oh, right. It doesn't take over a spot. Wow, I've been laboring under some false assumptions for quite some time. Okay, not Diplomat Etiquette, because obviously I'm getting that later. Alright, and brooch in urn. Brooch in urn, sorry. Extra status from collect. Yes. That's going to stack with the effect that Harry has, and we might end up with some really serious status coming out of those. A group of Highlanders, we can go in for a scrum or two. 93% chance. Very nicely done. Unfortunately, we are out of supplies, but we'll be back in the midst of supplies very quickly. I'll get archaeology, because we do need to diversify our build right now. Alright. The Aldermen have sure taken a liking to you. Ah, some friendly gentlemen. So this is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to maybe go aggressive on one of them and then just try and apologize to the remainder for what I've just done. Really? Well, that's not how I thought that was gonna happen. Alright. Group insult over there, and then we'll be super polite over in this direction. I'm assuming that it's gonna take us 2 friendly to get this guy down. Beautiful. And then if we're friendly here as well, we change the mood back. It's still... Oh, that must have been really close. I thought that was going to resolve aggressive. Alright. You need to get your Beguiler up. Ooh, Charles convinces the merchant to donate more before leaving. Beautiful. If I can get a lobbyist before I leave this island, I'm also going to be particularly pleased with it. I'm pretty certain Secret gives you gold and status. And that's what I want. Fucking hell! How am I always wrong about that? Yampia sees there's more to the book than meets the eye. Like, I'm literally never right when I make that guess. Some aggressive looking men, not a problem. Okay. 1 down. 2 down. Of course. Charles, you're letting the team down. Really, lead from the front and pivot with the... ankle? Keep a strong wrist. You'll manage. May I have some of your goat's cheese? There we go, lobbyist. Exactly what I was looking for. And let's compliment their efforts. So we're losing a lot of speech defense. We might actually find ourselves a little bit boned should we happen to go up against the wrong enemy here. Oh, no, we're fine. This is not going to be even slightly a problem. Let's see if we can do this without losing any resolve. Which should not be a task. That's going to be kind of a task for me. Okay. Wow, they were 1 short. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's mighty embarrassing to be 1 short of being able to actually do something effective. Okay. You go for that. You go for that. And then since I can stand at range 3, I can do that. Beautiful. Yeah, no, you're more than welcome if you'd like to try and make that attack. As long as I keep moving Harry away, I should be fine, right? Apparently there's no location I can move Harry to where he can't be hit this turn. So I think my best resolution is go super aggressive and just, yeah, dunk on you this turn. Whew! Okay. So he's impressed by our skill. And attack permanently increased by 1. A difficult to reach area. I want to roll rogue, but that'll give me collect tokens. Yeah, this is what I want. We'll get the leprechaun as well. Plus 1 campaign at the end of each expedition for each level of diplomat in your crew. That's not much at all. It really is not much. 2 to 4 status from campaign is pretty big though. I've got to think about my options here. So I'm getting a bunch of status, and collect is also going to build our status. I don't know if this is enough to build a runaround yet. I'll be honest with you. Alright. If I wanted to unlock history, I'd get another lobbyist. And then probably start writing history. Yeah, I actually don't have anything else I want to get yet, so no, that is how we go. Beautiful. Now we'll go worry about our specialists. An extra collect if you resolve aggressive. I mean, if you're gonna give it to me for free, sure. Quick thinker, archaeologist legend or architecture? I do like having at least one level of tactician. What is your story again? Hang on. Can I tell? Inspect my campfire story is beautiful. I am looking for this athlete tenacious or tactician defense. So if I take any of the tactician, I want to take offense here. So it would be tactician offense from you. Okay. We'll take both the campaign when we resolve aggressive and the collect when we resolve aggressive. Beautiful. See, none of these are really ever going to trigger. The bottom, that is. So I'm basically paying for the perk. I'm worried that Tactician might not be super amazing in the islands I'm going to want to go to. So let's try and map out where we're going to go, right? We go here, but we go here for, I guess, all the technique road challenges. We have survivalists on Charles and athlete on Jean-Pierre. We have naturalist on no one. There's a lot to study for research, but this also gives you a surprising amount of gold. There's no really alternate option. I could go here, diplomat, tactician, archaeologist, quick thinker, as well as plenty of status. Being devious might help, but you can also resolve a lot of these aggressive. This also relies heavily on athlete, but it doesn't tell you that, and survivalist, but it also doesn't tell you that. I might be best served by going to the Hungarian fort, come to think of it. In fact, I'm almost definitely going to be best served by going to the Hungarian fort. So I'm definitely going to be taking tactician. Defense is the one that I learn via the skill tree, right? Let me just triple check. I'm pretty certain this is defense. Yes. Okay. So let's go with offense from you. And that will be on Jean-Pierre, because tactician typically works best on this character. Is that true? I can't tell you, actually, for certainty. I learn offense because the other one teaches me defense. Yes, just making certain. Friends in high places, we've got more research from campaigns. This is what we want to do, basically. Just get as many different tokens as possible. We'll also get lobbyists so that we can kind of fuel this. And I don't really need the merchant. So I can afford to upgrade and then buy 2. You have pompous, negotiations, customs, and this will be languages. That's actually level 3 diplomat. You passed up stamina, so I can actually give you stamina with this. Honestly, I think that's pretty much the best that we're going to be able to equip them at the moment. Which means that next episode, we're going to be taking them off to the Hungarian Isles. Was it Hungarian Isles? Hungarian Fort. Wow. That's not even an isle of any kind. Ah, Ryan. Learn your geographical terminology. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Renowned Explorers. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.